Welcome to part 2 of going through Google Classroom stuff. The first video was giving you some kind of tips and tricks about Google Classroom, and it turned out to be way longer than I thought it was going to be. So I broke it up into 2 videos that you did not have to watch all the way through because that was terrible. This particular video is all about kind of introducing you to the digital notebook and how we are going to use it throughout the semester. So let's get started. Here is how you get there. You're on the Google Classroom page. Again, I'm using my second hour nature writing as an example. You will click on classwork. And then up here in general resources, one of the top things, if not the top thing that is going to be there, is your digital notebook. If you click on it, you can open it up. And notice whenever I did that, I didn't have to open anything. I didn't turn anything in. I didn't even have to click view assignment, although that is an option as well. Let me show you what that looks like. You can click view assignment and then you can open it up over here. You would not click add or create. You don't need to add a class comment. There's nothing crazy. You just click on it where it would say your name. In this case, the name that I'm using is a fake student at the high school. Very creative. Yes, I know. And that is how you get there. You would just click on it. So now if you look up here, I actually have 2 of them open at one time, which we don't need. We're just going to do one. In your digital notebook, it is a slides presentation because that was the best way that I could have individual pages to make it actually seem like a notebook itself. If you look at the top, your name is already on it, so you don't have to worry about doing anything like that. And here we go. This is what we're dealing with. You have kind of the title of what we're looking at and a table of contents. In this case, in nature writing, there are 3 different sections to your notebook. There's a bell work section, a classwork section, and a soundtrack reflections, which will be for the second book that we read. If you are in social justice, it'll be bell work, vocabulary, classwork. I don't think that there's another section, but there might be as well. But all the sections are broken up for you. You don't have to worry about numbering pages because if you look way down here, they are numbered. Oh, and you can edit everything in here. This is yours. So oops, my bad. Sorry, fake student. I'll fix it, I promise. And that's kind of what you're looking at. Now down the side, each of these slides are numbered. And I'm probably going to say page whenever I'm talking about it. At the beginning of class, I'll say, oh, you're going to do this on page 20 in your notebook. This is what I mean. I mean slide 20. Each section has a cover section and then each of the individual pages. So let me show you the bell work section. This is for this week. You will not have anything in Monday. And you will not have anything in Tuesday because the bell work is starting here on Wednesday. And what you will do is that thing that was in the middle of each of the welcome messages that gave you the task, the thing that we spent the first couple minutes of class doing together, you will type your answer here. This is my answer. It is thoughtful and meaningful because I am awesome. And you just click off. And just like all Google things, it automatically saves. Then tomorrow, Thursday, you will open it up at that time and you will put it here on Thursday and you will put it here on Friday. If we ever don't have school or no entry, you could leave it blank in here. You could type in no entry today, whatever makes sense for you. But every single one of those, if you look here on the left-hand side, are all set up for you. Then if you look at the classwork section, and again, this is where I would be talking about different pages. You have some notes pages, basically. It tells you what date things will be, and it tells you what the assignment actually is. I may have messed up for the annotations. I'll have to double check later, and I'll make you a little note if that's going to be the case. But whatever it is, you will type it out. And any of you guys that have had me in the past, there are many times you're like, okay, so let's make a T-chart. I already did it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Dialectical journals are already set up for you. A lot of it is already set up, so you don't have to worry about it. But all of these pages are hopefully going to work out for you the way that I want them to. If not, we'll fix it. It's no big deal. You have full editing rates. Now, for all of these assignments, I will periodically, every 2 to 3 weeks, look at these and give you kind of like a progress grade, just like a formative assessment type thing. So if you don't quite get one thing done by when I say it should be due, don't worry about it. You can go back and do it a little bit later. You've got a little bit extra time the way that these things are set up. I will also make sure that I always give you some warning. However, you need to make sure that you actually do it. You cannot just hang out and expect to get full credit if you're not doing anything in the digital notebook. And I think that's kind of it. Yeah, you don't have to worry about losing this one or leaving it in a different classroom. It is all just right there for you. Cool. All right. I hope this was helpful. And remember, now you need to go back to the welcome message that was posted in Google Classroom for you and do today's little bell work assignment. Let me know if you have any questions. My line is always open. You've got email, you've got chat, you've got all that. All right. Bye, guys.